Hello, and welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight. This is where I do the gaming. I hope you all have had a good weekend. I'm doing okay myself. We are only about a week out from Halloween itself, so happy Halloween and Merry Spookmas. I don't know. Anyway, sorry I'm a bit late today. I realized as I was going live, I hadn't done any prep whatso freaking ever. So, that includes I did not have the content warnings for the stream. Oops. No, come back. Baby, come back. I didn't have the content warnings for the stream, so I fucked that up. Which you could see me fiddling with in the background, in this corner. I didn't have. I had the game chosen. I didn't have the. OBS side of it set up at all. Basically, I had forgotten that I did a lot of stuff Friday night and Saturday in prep for today, and then forgot that I was leaving some stuff for Sunday, and so they didn't get done because I just was like, oh, I already did this stuff. Surely there's nothing else that I needed to do. So here we are. Oh well. Anyway, so that's why I'm a little late today. But yeah, we're actually jumping back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent today. But Crimson, you already played that one. Correct. I did. However, I forgot it had a DLC that is its own standalone story that sort of standalone story. That's called Justine. It's Amnesia Justine. It's often considered to be separate from the plot of The Dark Descent, from what I've seen online, but was essentially an added little bonus thing that players of The Dark Descent could have, which is cool. It technically was released between... Technically, I should have played it before a Machine for Pigs. And I forgot. And I intended to do it before a Machine for Pigs, but I forgot. Because I totally forgot it existed until I was looking through the Amnesia list and saw Amnesia Justine, and my brain went, oh, fuck, that's right. I was gonna... So here we are. I'm going to be doing that today. Now, how long does it take to beat? Approximately an hour. They say online, an hour and a half to if you want to be completionist about it. And so basically, how much of the stream passes depends on how much blabbering I do at the start and during it, and how many times how much like stopping and being distracted by things in the game I am. So oops. Anyway, I am a little pissed at Twitch for not having Amnesia Justine having its own category, even though it is technically DLC for Amnesia: The Dark Descent. However, it is also very much its own standalone thing. So it's like, come on. I get not having the Assassin's Creed Jack the Ripper DLC or the Assassin's Creed Origins Curse of the Pharaohs DLC as their own separate category. But when it's a DLC that is essentially its own standalone thing that is not connected to the game that it's DLC for, other than sharing a universe like all of the Amnesia games apparently do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have a grump with Twitch about their category system. It's not my first time. It's not going to be the last. But anyway, I also have a grump with how YouTube does theirs. YouTube's is not much like it's better in that it has more options, but at the same time, it's much worse. So anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Amnesia Justine tonight. The DLC for the Dark Descent, which I forgot about. And oh my god. So yeah, we'll be getting to that in just a moment, but before, and you can see down here that it's not there. That's because when you open it, there's some stuff that it pops up on screen. I also need to do some tests about like brightness. We'll be doing that live. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. No, no, I am excited for this. I've been enjoying all of the Amnesia games so far. Now, jumping ahead of myself. Before we get talk any more about that, I needed one of the housekeeping items we need to talk about is the fact that I have a link tree. If you go to the link tree, you'll find links to my socials, my Discord, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Ko-fi, and my Patreon, as well as a bunch of other things as well. Like there's a lot in that link tree. You'll find a lot. But basically, we'll break it down like this. If you want to see more content like this, maybe not even a horror game content, then the easiest way to do that would be to go to YouTube. You can find all of my VODs over on my YouTube, which is YouTube Gaming with Crimson Knight. Or even just searching Crimson Knight, because that's technically what my username is just Crimson Knight. There are two people who have similar names. I am the one who has, all of my VODs from stream and my face and all of that. So it's literally the one that is called Gaming with Crimson Knight. But yeah, so you can search for Crimson Knight or you can search for Gaming with Crimson Knight. Either way, you'll find it. So yeah, there's that. If you are watching those on YouTube, hi, welcome. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, etc., etc., etc. You guys know if you guys are watching on YouTube, you know the whole shebang. But if you want to catch me live, you can find me over at Twitch, twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming. There's also my socials. I'm Crimson Knight on all of the socials. I have a Discord server. There's a link to that in the link tree. If you decide you like my content, you want to throw some money my way. If you want to just give me a tip, Ko-fi's the way to do it. But if you want to be like a regular subscriber to help improve the status of my content and whatnot, maybe help me help me fund future endeavors that require like startup capital, essentially. The Patreon would be the best way of doing that. You could also subscribe to me through Twitch if you wanted to, or do the whole bits thing and throw money at me that way through Twitch. However, Twitch takes a massive chunk out of it, and so a lot of that goes to Bezos's pocket. So that's entirely up to you guys if you want to do that. I would prefer not, but that's me. I will also not say don't do it, so it's fine. Whatever you prefer. Anyway, trying to think if I have anything else to say. No, that's pretty much it. But yeah, all that's available in the link tree, and that's exactly how it's written above my head. Linktree/Crimson Knight. Go check that out. You might be surprised what you find. Anyway, that's the first thing. Second thing, I mentioned it already, but there are content warnings for this because this is a horror game. The Amnesia series is a horror series. Like these games do the most. Oh boy, do these games do the most. They go dark, sometimes literally. So yeah, be aware of these. There's a lot of them because these games do the most. If there's something you're sensitive to on the content warning list, then by all means, absolutely do what you have to do to take care of yourself. I will not hold it against you. In fact, I would prefer that you guys dip out rather than subject yourselves to things that you're sensitive to. In addition to this, I will state that according to things I've seen online when I was researching this stuff, I didn't include it in the content warning list, but because I'm not 100% sure it should be considered content warning. But there seems to be some stuff involving the subject of birth in there. A lot of yonic imagery, potentially, stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure how accurate that is, which is one of the reasons why it's not in the content warning list. The other main reason being I'm not 100% sure it should be in the content warning list. But either way, take that into account. But yeah, as in all things, if it's not on the list and you're sensitive to it, absolutely still applies. Do what you got to do to be sensitive to it. So because I may have missed some stuff and whatever. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I have anything else to say? No, not really. So enough of my jabbering. Enough of my jabberwock. And now let's open the game. Hold on one second. Gotta move chat so I can actually see chat. Seeing chat is nice. All right, gonna do that. Okay, Justine. Opening Justine. Come on. Hold on. OBS is being a bit stupid. There we go. Good of you to come. This time it will be a trial of character. Bear in mind, death is final. Nothing will be saved, which means if I fail, I have to start over from the beginning. Come on. Wake up. You need to get going. Alrighty. So, first things first. Okay, so I have the resolution right. I do have it to not full screen. Textures are maxed. Okay, that looks good. Now, the one thing I need to test the most is how fucking dark is this game visually. On one, it doesn't seem too bad. I do need to adjust it because it's like lower gamma until right square is no longer visible, but the left square is barely visible. Okay, so currently cannot see either square. I can only barely see the square on the left. YouTube gets darker with its encoding. So I'm gonna bump it up a couple of times to be a bit more clear. And then let me check Twitch. Oh, that's not working. Oh, please. Oh, damn it, wrong button. There we go. Checking Twitch. Come on. Okay, on my standard brightness on my phone, it doesn't look that bad. I might bump it up a bit more. Yeah, just in case for you guys. Now let's see. All right. Here we go. Putting the phone away. Putting OBS back where it was. But I actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Alrighty. It looks fine to me. Hopefully it looks fine to you guys. If it's too dark, I apologize. Start a new game. Yes. Part of these games is the darkness experience. Though we'll see how well that translates over to Justine. Uh-oh. No, don't crash. Please no crash. There we go. Okay, a bed. Locked firmly.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbations. It is my study of the human psyche, specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared to chaperone you through the chambers ahead. There are a few parts to this study, and it is up to you, not only to pass, but to figure out what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
I'm gonna be saving people. I mean, that's a clever fucking device. Oh no, is the lantern... Okay, hold on. Let's look at controls. Input. PKK. WASD. Right. Left. Right button will help me lean. Shift is run. Oh, there's a jump in this one. Was there a jump in before? Yes, there was a jump in the machine. Okay. I don't seem to have an activate lantern button. Oh, wait, there's more. Here we go. Throw is right mouse button. Interact is left mouse. Rotate is R. Lantern is F. It must be like out of oil or something. Inventory is tab. Oh, we have an inventory in this one. Good. Journal is J. Mementos is M. Open recent text is N. Crosshair toggle is X. Okay. I can just turn it on and off. I'll leave it on. It's a very... I don't know if you guys can even see it. I can see it, but it's a very faint dot in the center of the screen. I'll leave it on. Inventory. Okay, lantern. Will light up dark places. It's currently off. Health, all is good. Sanity, crystal clear. Journal. Tinder boxes. Yeah, I'm out of oil, so that's why it won't. Okay. Notes. No notes are available. Diaries. No diaries are available. Mementos. No mementos are available. Okay. Wait, was there a place to get oil in here? No? Maybe? Yes? Okay. Vanity is still crystal clear. Yes, I know it's dark. I can barely see as well. Excuse me, I changed my control for that. I know, it's giving me a spook, but I'm not. There we go. There's definitely something or someone down in there. One second. Bear with me. Picked up a broken ladder. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Go with this door first. A new plan. 22nd Avril, 1858. Salutation, Inspector Marot. Oh, we French. Ho ho ho. Oui, oui. Salutation, Inspector Marot of the. I'm not even gonna try. I'm done. I lasted didn't even last a full second. Of the Sûreté Nationale. As you very well know, the chief of police in Calais, I believe, has turned down my request to pursue Justine Floorbell, I assume us, for stealing my son away. Ever since their affair started, Eloy, my son, has forsaken his duties to his family and failed to pursue his career. Since the law seems unable to find a crime within the realm of Mademoiselle Justine's actions, I will ask you to receive Dr. Victor Fournier later this week. He is a respectable alienist, an expert in the human psyche, and he believes he may have found a legal way to incarcerate her, if he is able to diagnose her as a hysteric. It would provide you an ample excuse to have her locked up. I trust you and your agency will not turn us down. Cordially, Lucien Racine. Oh. Hello, sir. 1 second. Itchy nose. Why is he naked?
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged.
Looks like, okay, so there's a person in that cell. That feels like story, so I'm gonna go over here first. Oh, what's this? A laudanum. Medical bracer to improve health and heal wounds. Okay, my health is fine and my sanity is crystal clear. I'm going to change the inventory tab to I. I keep pushing I first. Hold on a second. Oh, I bet I can get up there. Hold on. All right. That might come in handy. As may that. As may that. All right. Ah, boxes.
Help me! Please, help me!
I intend to, sir. Bear with me a moment. Un moment, por favor. Un moment. She's got a hell more of an arm than Mandis did in the Machine with Pigs. Machine for Pigs. Okay, I don't want to leave the room. I can, bear with me, sir. Anything in, I'll mess with that later. Can't move the table. There's another thingy in there. I'll mess with that in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna try to get up there. How do I want to do this? Okay. Okay. You. No. Oops. Maybe. Let's see here. Can I? Okay. Aha. Oh, wait. What was that? A wax cylinder for a phonograph. Okay. Well. Okay. Are there any other rafters or anything like that that I can get up, that I should get up, try to get up to?
Up there.
Yeah. Bear with me. Oh, I bet these are like memories of who was in this cell. Which explains why all that weird ass noise was happening before. While I was trying to hide from the weird naked guy. A violin. Lol. Okay. Okay, that can get lifted.
How did you escape?
Yeah, hold on. Aha. Forgive me, it says. Justine, my love, I know I am not as talented as Malo or as strong as Bessie, but I am certain my love is truer. Do not my scars tell you so? I will continue to cut myself as long as it pleases you. I would even kill Bessie if you wish. I know you say you like it, but he is hurting you. I will trick him to consume the bromide. Poor Justine. I will help. Just ask me to help. So, was this Eloise's cell? I am sorry. Forgive me. Blood on the walls and stuff. Okay. Fun. Love that. Love that. Fuck it. Biblia. Actually, no, give me that back. Biblia, ¿dónde está? There you are. Biblia. Okay. Moving on.
Have you seen Justine?
I am Justine, I think. I assume. Excuse me. Sorry, hold on. Oh. Is this not the way forward? Oh, there's... What are those, cockroaches? Pass. Alright, so that's not the way forward. That must be the way forward.
Have you seen Justine?
It will not budge. Why do I feel like letting him out will kill him? Because this is an Amnesia game.
Help me! Please, help me! Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's covered in blood. I bet if I pull that thing above him will kill him. So I'm not doing that. This will not budge. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to see if I can reach that because I think that's my way out. Because that's blocked off and each of the rest of the doors are a cell, and that's back the way we came. So eat. Physics puzzles, love that. I actually genuinely do if they're done well. This seems to be doing okay so far. Eat. Eat.
Anyone there?
Sir, I'm going to do you a favor and ignore you.
How did you escape?
I seem to have been let out.
Anyone there?
I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. I'd rather have too many than not enough and have to come back for more. Eh.
Help me, please.
Proceeds to sing Justine like it's the Dolly Parton song. Hey Rose, good to see you. Physics, 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 physics.
Can you hear me?
Justine, Justine. I'll leave the chairs. I don't know if I'm actually going to need them. Welcome, Rose. How are you?
How did you escape?
Alrighty. Low battery mode? Fair. Do you want me to not talk to you so that you can maintain your low battery mode your power saving mode? I'm fine talking to you? Okay. That's good. Just don't ask you to take to do anything serious. Alright, so check. I can! Haha! Too high up to reach. Ow. Owie. Don't ask you to do physics? Honestly, fair. I don't think I'd ask most people to do physics. How do I use... How to use item? Aha! Ha ha! Okay. Still crucially missing oil for my lantern. Oh, 1 second. Just keep crawling, just keep crawling, just keep crawling, crawling. And hope we don't end up at a dead end. Need a drink. Okay. Ooh, gramophone. No cylinder. It will not budge. It's fine. Another phonograph. A mouse. Ah. Newspaper article, March 19th, 1858. Travesty at the conservatory. Many Parisians have gathered last night to enjoy the performance of violin virtuoso Malloy de Vigny. It was to be the grand premiere of several new arrangements of songs by fellow composer Georges Bizet, but the evening took an unexpected turn. Young Malloy de Vigny turned up visibly intoxicated. His violin cried as the bow was jerked across the strings. The audience seemed forgiving at first, but started to boo the man off stage as he defaced the beloved song, La Rosette de... whatever. The stress apparently got the best of the young musician as he threw his bow into the audience and finally collapsed. Mademoiselle Justine Florbel, who is, according to rumors, romantically involved with Monsieur de Vigny, looked quite amused by the event and had two of her friends, Basile Giraud and Alois Racine, carry him off stage. The evening was saved by other musicians at the conservatory who was able to perform a most delightful impromptu concerto in Malloy de Vigny's absence. The audience showered their saviors with praise, and calls for encore were awarded with spectacular pieces by both Offenbach and Chopin. One of the cells back in the previous area had a violin in it, and I bet that was this guy's cell. Just like the one cell had a letter from Eloi in it. Eloi. Ow. That was stupid. Hot metal. Got it. Eh. Can I pick up that mouse? Where are you at? No, I can't. Okay.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa, you know. Friendly fellow, a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
I bet that was the man in the cell. Monsieur Fournier. I bet that was the man in the cell. Just a second, let me grab the water. Agua! Pour the water into the glass. Close the water bottle again. And we come back. Okay. Agua. Okay. So I have that. Hold on. Excuse me. So sorry. I have that wax cylinder. I'm going to try to use it on this phonograph back here. And hope that was the correct thing to do.
Speak into the phonograph, Basile, mon chéri.
What did you put into the wine?
Absinthe, silly Basile. Strong men like you don't drink wine. Wine is for helpless women, like myself.
My head. What is this thing? Get me out. I'm not up for your games.
No. You have to say it first. How beautiful am I?
Plenty. Now let me out of this thing.
No. That is not what you say.
Your beauty is blinding. Ah! My eyes! What have you done to my eyes? Justine! This isn't funny! You've blinded me!
Ha ha! Can't catch me now.
I'll kill you, you whore!
That was the same voice as who's been speaking in the phonographs prior to now. Which means we've been hearing from Justine in the phonographs. So maybe we aren't Justine? We might not be Justine. Then again, the game series is Amnesia, and it's always that the main character ends up being revealed to being a massive piece of shit who did a bunch of horrible stuff that you're now trying to make up for or remedy or fix in some way, shape, or form. So, no, we probably are Justine and just don't remember this for reasons. Why would we have put ourselves in this situation? I bet we didn't. I bet somebody else, like maybe one of the mothers of one of these boys, is putting us through this current scenario because Justine was an absolute not whore, but horrible person. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Are you Justine? No, you're Rose. You are Rose, and you are a pizza whore. Apparently. Oh, I have some I have some journal stuff. Mementos, no mementos. Diaries, no diaries. Okay, so that's the newspaper article. And that, okay. Okay. To the library! Yeah, you're Rose. Last I knew. Your name says you're Rose. Downstairs library is still reminded her of father. All those hours spent there had fostered a sense of shelter. Oh. I'm not a fan of the statues. I hope they're actually statues. And the swinging rope that's just there swinging. Oh. Are you guys actually statues? You're chained. You're shackled. Okay.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your spiritual side. What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. Father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
Have the light guide us? Light seems to be guiding me straight, but I want to explore the rooms. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going in here. That way nobody can sneak up on me, at least easily. Ooh. Book. Okay. Is that the only one? No, I can just grab it. Pretty much any book on the shelf. Well, no, not pretty much any book. A lot of books. Skyrim shit is this. I see that note. Ooh. Tinderbox, useful. Oh no, that means that it's gonna want me to actually light things and play the game. Oh no. Another tinderbox. Okay. A rotted apple. Ew, that was a gross sound effect. Results. The tests have been going well. The most long-term and, in a sense, the most promising one is the light box. Having Justine choose a slide, essentially a mood, for every day is a great way to see the larger overall development of her mind. She definitely, I can read, I promise. She definitely reads things into the slides I had not foreseen. Her remarkable imagination turns the characters into just about anything, and she is able to effortlessly reduce all her experiences into one of the 4 character slides. Using the puzzle lock has proven more difficult, as she tends to always choose 2 slides with characters facing the same way. I have asked her why this is, but she doesn't seem to fully understand what I'm asking. Okay. Those seem very palpably written for something. Let me write them down just in case I need them. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Hold on. Go back. There we go. All right. Ink quill. Picked up slide 1. Okay. Ooh, another note? I think. It is. Herbert's letter! 12th of January, 1839. That's... I think that's around the year... Dear Monsieur Flaubert, I am sorry to hear about your daughter Justine's unruly behavior. Rest assured that this does not diminish your work, nor does it make your idea of the natural developing mind less appropriate as a field of study. I have met plenty of scholars here in London enthralled by your hypotheses, and stated that it could be one of the most important ideas of the modern era. It has been suggested that the mind is not only molded by experience, but could also be stricken with disease without physiological sign. A mental illness? Perhaps this line of thinking could be applied to your child. I wish I could devote my letter to consolidation. However, I write to you with a request. I require passage into Algeria, and I need Frenchmen of great standing to vouch for my person. Excuse me. I am certain the name Flaubert would greatly speed the process and grant me the permits I require. It pains me to ask this of you in your time of distress, but if you could suffer my inconvenience, I would be greatly in your debt. Sincerely yours, Herbert. I like how the greeting is French, but the rest of the letter is English. Right? Any others? No? Okay. Will it let me? How about this way? Not me experimenting with their physics. Oh no, it counts as a solid. Shame. Okay. I keep waiting for these fuckers to come alive. Alright, do we stick with the right? No, let's go. There's no light in this room. There's light here. There's light there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide 2. Two more tinder boxes. Good. Any notes? I don't see anything else in here. Okay. Next. Soul journal entry. Justine, age 8. Today I played outside with Clarice. We saw a bird pick at a snail. It carried it off and landed in the on the lawn fence. The snail had a shell and it cracked. Clarice cried and I comforted her. The new maid heard us and came out and scolded Clarice for playing with me. Bird took off into the air. Today I was the one with open arms. Age 9. Age 9. Today I played with the slides from Father's light box. Above all, I like the man standing to the right. Father asked why. I said he sees things he likes. Today I was the right one. Father said I picked the wrong slide yesterday when I made the chambermaid cry. He wanted me to pick the one with the sword, while I picked the man on the right. I never picked the one with the sword. Today I was the one kneeling. So there's a sword, a man on the right, a kneeling, and open arms. Today Father came for me in my room. I still couldn't look him in the eyes. He said I shouldn't feel ashamed and that I only tried to fill the void left by Mother. When he wasn't looking, I took the star stone from his collection. Today I was the one with the sword. Interesting. Another slide.
Who are you? Who's there? You'll burn for this. You'll burn for this.
I bet if I pull that, it kills him. I'm gonna just ignore that for now. What's in here? Oh, that's the slide projector. Okay. What the fuck was that sound? How about you fuck off, man? Box. Fuck off. Let me live. Ah, I see something glowing. Come here. Come here. Aha. Became aware of the merits of AS Inc.'s span space device in Amnesia, Justine. Okay. AS Inc. I don't remember what that is. I'll read that in a second. Oh, congratulations on your fine purchase. The Lumina projection box with accompanying puzzle lock is the pride of our company and our greatest seller. Having earned your patronage, we would like to share with you privileged insight on our newest workings, the Span Space device. This new machine is unlike anything you have ever witnessed. Come and visit our testing facilities and try our state-of-the-art inventions in a safe environment. Please write your name and address on the back of the slip and mail it back to us at AS Inc., Boston, Massachusetts. AS Inc. I wonder if that's a Portal reference. Hold on. It is absolutely a Portal reference. The achievement is Stay Alive. That is absolutely a fucking Portal reference. I'm an idiot for it taking me that long to realize that. Anyway. It's funny that that there's a version of Aperture Science in this reality. Oh boy. Anyway. All right. So I've I've checked all the rooms. I have 4 slides. What? Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Sick. Twisted. Child.
All right, let's try this. Okay. Now then, which slide is this? Open arms. Okay. Slide 1 is open arms. Slide 2 is the sword. Slide 3 is the kneeling. Slide 4 is the man looking to the right. Okay. Open arms, sword, kneeling, looking to the right. The reason I'm coming back here is because I noticed these 2 horizontal spots here. 4 was looking to the right, 3 was kneeling. Open arms. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Let's see here. Go with this
Thy
one
will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
and this one.
The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, our Savior. Look out for Justine, that demon. She may still be close.
Justine the demon. Okay, well, I'll just leave those there then, shall I? Oh, did this move? This moved.
I wonder, is Father David with his God now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us some trying.
Huh. Huh. So apparently that guy who was talking was Father something or other. So Father David, I think she said. Why is the rum gone? Oh boy. Ah, that's why the rum's gone. I hope I didn't miss anything back there. Okay. I used all but one of my tinder boxes.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever. Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
Sus. I would love to have oil for my fucking lantern. Oh, a torch. Oh, a lever. Not even a torch, a lever. Okay. I have to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we're back. I think it wants me to use the lever on this. Let's go looking over here, though. I'm curious. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's locked. Well, Alrighty. Fine. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that door shut. Let's do the first door on the right again. Notes? Nothing? No? Okay. Jesus, everything is so loud in this game. Barely hear myself fucking think, which I think is part of the point. Excuse me. Jesus Christ! Gotta move faster. I gotta move faster. Okay. Oh, and I'm starting over. Damn it. Because that's what death does. Oh, fuck me. Okay. This is a Souls-like. Souls-light? No. No, that's not the right thing. God, what is the classification for like Hades? Oh, roguelike. That's what it is. It's a roguelike game. That's what it is. Okay. Try this again. Jesus Christ. Okay. Come on, game. There we go. Yep. Start a new game. All right. I am going to turn the audio down. That is so loud. Like I said, so loud I can barely hear myself think. Oops. Okay. Alright, so we know we do this.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation. It is my study of the human psyche, specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared to chaperone you through the chambers ahead. There are a few parts to this study, and it is up to you, not only to pass, but to figure out what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
Okay. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do things mostly the same. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep things mostly the same. There's nothing over there. Oh look, there's one of those thingies. That's what was making all that noise down there. Okay. I grab that. Cabinet of perturbation. Alright, so basically, if I'm right, we save this guy by not doing shit. Alright, we'll start here. Loud noises. Yeah, this is the room with, what was his name? Divigné? The violin. No. No. Stop. Fine. Can I reach anything? Yes. Okay. Immediately knocks everything over. Go. Now. No. Oh, for the love of. I bet there's an achievement for getting all the notes and everything, so that's why I'm bothering to do all of this again. Other than just, you know, consistent story.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged.
Right. Come here. No. Can I get up here now? Damn. You. Actually, no. Give me the longer one. And then we rotate. Okay. Now. There we go. Alright. Yeets. Because these are going to come in handy. Now there's one more back here. I'm not sure I'm going to actually need it because there were a lot of these that I didn't actually end up using. But, and then pick up. All right, I'll leave these here and then come back for them later if I need to. All right, I have not gone in here. If I do, it'll summon a thing. That's why I didn't. All right, pick up the note. We read that. Just gonna chill for a second. Okay, he must have moved on. Yeah. Okay, and then there are these three, and... Yep. This must be the cell for Father David. Must be the cell for Father David, who we encountered later. If I remember correct, so Father David,
Can you hear me?
the phonograph we encounter later calls this guy Fournier.
To set things right.
I don't remember who's in here. I don't remember who's in here. This was the violent Divinier. This was somebody we're not sure of.
Anyone there?
Father David. And then this was him, Aloy. One of these may be Basil or Basil. I forget who the other one, what the other one would be.
How did you escape? Have you seen Justine?
In fact, in the notes, we haven't even encountered Fournier yet, other than in the fucking phonograph.
Help me! Please, help me!
Sir, you'd be much better off if I don't, I believe.
Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
The game is doing a good job of trying to guilt you into actually accidentally killing this guy by trying to help him. Because I'm pretty sure it wants you to pull that lever, and that lever will result in his death. That is absolutely some Amnesia shit. Amnesia gameplay shit. Alright. Rotate you. And I will use one of you. Let's see if that's high enough. It is. Haha! Now. Now I'm gonna be getting chased by one of them weird ass fuckers. I can only crawl so fast, game. Chill out. All right. Now. Oh, I left the laudanum behind. Oh, well. I'm sure I won't need it.
Speak into the phonograph, Basile, mon chéri.
And here's Basile.
What did you put into the wine?
She spiked him with absinthe because men shouldn't drink wine.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa, you know. Friendly fellow.
So, yeah, Fournier was a friend of her father's.
A real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of pissed at myself that I left the laudanum behind. Because that was health shit. To the library! The basement had been extended well beyond the manor during the time of the First Revolution. Justine was not to enter without permission, but now there was no one left to ask. Alright.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your spiritual side. What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. Father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
And there was another one in here somewhere. Right there. I wonder if Herbert is Fournier, now that I think about it. No, it's not, because he's from London. Oh, I remember. I didn't pull out the drawers. And then... there we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go in here first. Select the slide that's in here, which I believe is... here? Ah, there. And we go in here. Hello, Father David. Bear with me. There's the soul journal. Slide. Is that all four? Yes. Alright. Now, we go over in here. Over here, there was a hidden note. Right here. Yep. Reference to portal. Pop that. Now, slide 1. The open arms, which I believe is supposed to represent Jesus. Sword. Begging or praying. Okay. All right, come over here. Oh, they included a peen. Wow.
Who are you? Who's there? You'll burn for this.
Let him talk for a bit.
Burn for this.
Now, I put the 4 and the 3 in last time. Like so. And pull.
Sick, twisted child.
Did it?
Look out for Justine.
Didn't go all the way.
She may still be close.
Alright. Now. Back to the dungeon.
I wonder, is Father David with his god now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
Alright. Now that blows out the stuff. Then I come over here. I wait. Shooter comes from down that hallway. I don't know why I call it a suitor. I don't know what these things are. I do know why I call it a suitor. I think I'm working on the assumption that these are what happened to each of the guys that are interested in Justine. And the reason I'm working on that assumption is because of the phonograph with where she blinds Basile, because he mentions about having something around his head, and these things all have like wheels around their necks or something. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? So I very much wonder if those are, you know, they knew that they would have to capture the men. All right, let's chill for a second.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever. Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
All right. Allons-y. First thing, I went over here because that door is blocked. Lever, that's right. Is there anything else to grab? I don't recall. I don't recall anything. Right. Okay. I have to pee again because I've been drinking a lot of water. So I'll be back in a bit before we start this whole chase sequence. I'll be back in a bit. Don't go. Okay, we're back. All right. Push it open. Push it closed. And then we come over here. Shit. Was it? No. It was this way. I get this. Okay. Now, we come over here. Quickly, 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 quickly. Yes! Oh. Justine has had overdosed on lithium before and had a pretty good idea of what effects to expect. Whew! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family, don't you think?
I think... So I think the reason I closed that door is because I think, and the first time I went over to mess with it, I heard that voice inside, which told me that there was another person I needed to try to save. And I feel like if I left that door open, then the thing chasing me, the suitor or whatever, I assume they are the other guy, the other suitors of hers, that she's experimented on and fucked with, and twisted and broken. That's what I assume they are. And then, but I heard that voice and I'm like, okay, my assumption, the thing will go kill him if I don't close the door. So I closed the door and then kept running. I didn't stop to listen to any of the dialogue because I knew I didn't have time. So, anyway.
For fatherless children, but he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Oh. Okay. They did call this the crypt, didn't they? This makes sense. Aha. Le 2nd février, probably February, I assume. 1839. Herbert, I have contacted the consulate, and they said they will send you the permit you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search, and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. I am at a loss with my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. It's like experimenting on your on children is not recommended or safe or healthy. Distraught and distant, I did little to control her behavior, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific indifference to our tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me, and most importantly, herself, by the results of the test. The reason I have had trouble finding any consistency within her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only become more and more disturbing. Yesterday, I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end, but I can no longer justify my research. I have to mend my relationship with my daughter. I bet that didn't happen. Yeah, no, this guy... Yeah, don't do this. Oh, I'm having trouble breathing or something. Oh, look, a nice little statue. Let's go look at it. Ooh, we can touch the statue? I don't know if I wanna. That feels like a bad idea. Especially because it's... yeah, I'm not gonna touch the statue. Oh, another gramophone. Okay. Art. Unsettling art, but art. Come on.
Well done. You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor? The priest? Or perhaps the policeman? Who is allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you. What you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened. And nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dared a smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
Yeah, that tracks. Oh boy. What without perfect sphere bring... Let me get back to the light. Alright. We must hurry. It's something. It's not too late. I'm not gonna stop to read these. There's a lot. Suffer the trial. Stay alive.
And so it comes to an end. Now that you have seen what you truly are, you are
Oh, that's a
able to go on and face
corpse.
eternity without fear, without doubt.
Or is that a mannequin? That's a mannequin. Okay. Wonder if I could break the gears. I'm hoping that these boxes are strong enough to not let me get smushed. You know? Was that death? Did I fail? Oh, it worked! Hey, not a single victim died in Amnesia, Justine.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Well done, child. God be praised. You have saved us, child. Open the door. Hey, you! Almost free. Come on, get us out of here!
I bet if I actually open that door...
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
Oh, I regret doing that. She liked that. I regret doing that. We'll see what happens.
I really should keep this door locked.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour.
Clarice, I know it's a busy day, but make sure to post this letter for me, okay?
Certainly, Mademoiselle Justine. Urgent, is it?
Not really. It's already years late. I just thought they should know. I'm still alive.
I'm not sure how I feel about that ending. Especially given that I locked the people in there. I'm gonna look them the fuck up. Jesus. Come here. Plot. Interesting. Okay, so according to the Amnesia wiki, Father David was the one in that painting, bound completely naked. The one where I commented saying, "Oh wow, they even included the peen." Yeah, that guy was apparently Father David. So the first creepy thing that shows up, according to the wiki, is Aloy. The second one that shows up is apparently Basil. The one that shows up in the library. The third one that shows up was De Vigny, the violinist. Excuse me. Okay. Interesting. So the different endings. So me closing that beam didn't matter. It wouldn't have changed anything. The only real differences between the endings are if I saved everybody, we heard the survivors behind the door, like I did, which I did. And they were the ones I locked up. If you kill all of them and don't save any of them, you will hear the voices of Aloy, Basil, and Malo. Talking at Aloy will ask you to stay. Basil will say he will find you. Malo expresses his wish to eat you. So that's fine and good. If you only save one or two of the prisoners, you will hear whichever of the survivors you manage to save. If I hadn't found the portal reference letter, then you just have Justine talking to the maid Clarice about supper. If I did find the letter, which I did, then Justine will ask Clarice to send the secret letter to let them know that they should know I'm still alive. Thus the yeah. Anyway. So There is a letter that references Daniel, which is the main character of Descent into Dark, Descent in the main game, the primary game. So with the phonograph at the end and the mannequin upside down, apparently, like, that struck me as some GLaDOS imagery. And so I'm curious if this does share a universe with Portal, then I wonder if Justine is who GLaDOS is based off of. Like AI personality wise. Because that is this testing chamber was very GLaDOS coded, in my opinion, now that I think about it. So I very much wonder, the Dark Descent, not Descent to Darkness, the Dark Descent. So I very much wonder if, yeah. Now, they don't actually claim that, let me clarify, they don't actually claim that there is a connection between the Portal games and the Amnesia series. They do, however, what it is, essentially what it for sure is that this DLC was released at a time when Valve was promoting Portal 2. And as such, there were references put in to it for that. But also, yeah. Anyway. That was fun. It's 9:30. I might just call it early. Like, I'm not sure I would call it I would not say that I'm not sure there's enough, like, I could do a Phasmo level or two, but I feel like there's not enough time for that. And that I'd have to rush it or something like that. Also, I'm not exactly in the mood. I think about it. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. It's a bit early, but I think I'm going to call it there. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow I will be playing Phasmo. I'll be playing Phasmophobia with Melidor, assuming he's still available. At least that's what the plan is. So yeah, there's that. Excuse me. Beyond that, I'll figure out what I'm doing the rest of the week. Might do the next Amnesia game. I don't know. These games are quite intense. So I might not. I might swap over to something slightly less intense. But anyway, that's that. Before we head out, just a reminder that if you liked this content and you want to see more of my content, maybe even stuff that's not actually horror games, you can check me out at the linktree/Crimson In that link tree, you'll find a link to my YouTube, which is where all of the pods are. All of them. And I mean all of them. They're varying in quality just because I've gotten better at this over the years. I've gotten better tech. I've gotten better with OBS, etc. So, you know, the earlier you go in my streaming history, the less, the more you'll have to be patient. But yeah, that's all up in the link tree. If you are watching this on YouTube and you want to catch me live, there's also a link to my Twitch in there. or you can just search for Crimson Knight Gaming on Twitch, or just Crimson Knight on YouTube, or even just Gaming with Crimson Knight. And you should find me either way. If you decide you liked this enough and you want to throw some money at me, the Ko-fi and the Patreon would be the best way. Those two are right there. If you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. I fully understand. So, you know, willing and able, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, there's also a bunch of other stuff in that link tree as well, like links to my socials, my Discord, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So feel free to check those out if you feel so inclined, and if not, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. And so until then, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe. Love yourselves and love everyone around you, and I will see you all tomorrow. I love you all.